Commemorations have been held across the UK and Europe with a 2-minute silence to mark Armistice Day. Here, Sophie, the Duchess of Edinburgh, led the ceremony at the National Memorial Arboretum in Staffordshire, as a 2-minute silence was held at 11 o'clock on the 11th of November to mark the time and date when the World War I armistice came into effect. Sarah Campbell reports.
The National Memorial Arboretum in Staffordshire, engraved with the names of 16,000 service personnel. They and the millions who've died in the wars since 1914 were remembered today.
They shall grow not old, as we that are left grow old. Age shall not weary them, nor the years condemn.
The 11th hour of the 11th day of the 11th month, the moment the First World War came to an end in 1918.
When you go home, tell them of us and say, for your tomorrow, we gave our today.
The Duchess of Edinburgh laid a wreath on the central plinth of the Armed Forces Memorial, adding colour to every ceremony, poppies, the flower which grew in abundance on the battlefields when the fighting stopped.
We have to remember those that didn't come home, because those that didn't come home give us the chance to have a day and to have our lives.
I hide a lot of my emotions, and this weekend they all come out.
The generations, side by side, to honour those who gave so much for our freedom. Sarah Campbell, BBC News.
Events also took place across Europe. Sir Keir Starmer attended an armistice ceremony in Paris alongside the French President Emmanuel Macron, the first British Prime Minister since Sir Winston Churchill to travel to do so. Caroline Hawley reports.
Beneath the iconic Arc de Triomphe in Paris, two men sending a powerful message of solidarity. President Macron personally invited Sir Keir to attend France's national commemorations. Not since the end of World War II has a British Prime Minister done this. Grainy images show the French wartime leader Charles de Gaulle standing beside Winston Churchill, who you can just see here tipping his hat. Together today they laid wreaths of remembrance, but pressing modern-day problems also preoccupy these men, which they discussed away from the cameras, including the crisis in the Middle East and the war in Ukraine. European leaders are unnerved by the implications of Donald Trump's incoming presidency. Kyiv wants more help from its Western allies to push Russian forces back. Donald Trump said on the campaign trail he could end the war within a day, though no one knows quite what that means. Today, two allies stood side by side, remembering the past and rekindling their country's relationship after Brexit. A French choir even singing the British national anthem, a sign of togetherness in facing new, uncertain times. Caroline Hawley, BBC News.